Okay, let's start with what we mean by big data in current scenario. Why is it not something else? One of the big things we're looking at is why today data science is popular, unlike the earlier notions of statistics, which has been there for last 50 years. The reason is today, as people say, data is the new oil. Remember in 70s and 80s, right? Oil was the big buzzword in economy where several companies, countries became rich because of oil finds. So today data is holding that potential to be the forebearer for new wealth. And that being the background, I think we should look at it from that perspective. And when I look at that perspective, what is the thing that has changed from the previous decades where data existed and we had methods like statistical methods, etc. The difference is today the data collection increased dramatically. It has increased in multiple dimensions. Firstly, let us look at the variety of sources from which we collect data which is meaningful. We can collect transactional data from banks, from mutual funds, from your 401k plans, from your hedge funds, pension funds. Then today we have multiple other models like Prosper, etc., like micro lending institutions or crowd financing institutions. So all of these are different kinds of financial services organizations which collect data on their customers, their consumptions, or how they consume. Then that becomes a source of monetization for these companies. So that we call it operational data, which is collection of transactional data from these financial companies. Next, which is also quite old, which is scientific data collected by satellites. We all know of examples like Chandrayaan of India, Mars mission, or Mars orbiter mission, or the several lunar missions, or the several space missions which take humans also. All of them send several topographical maps, etc., related to clouds and all kinds of topography of the atmosphere back to the ground stations. And that provides a basis for monitoring and identifying ways by which you can forecast weather in a seamless manner. Next, let's look at supermarket transactions. How many of you must have seen, right, when you actually go on online marketplace like Amazon. Sometimes you're surprised at how much the online site has read your mind. You'll be surprised to see some of the push offers that are being pushed to you look so surprisingly similar to your need, which is very, 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 very interesting in the sense that there's somebody out there who is knowing you very well. So what does it do? It's basically monitoring your market transactions. It could be on your physical channel supermarket or online channel of e-commerce. But important thing is you try to use this transactional knowledge to do a deep analysis of what is the likelihood that a customer who has come to my site will end up spending money on my site. That's the basic idea, because a lot of percentage of shopping carts on e-commerce sites get dropped because of either somebody moving on to another site, or maybe just because they are not satisfied with the discount, or maybe not satisfied with the design, or maybe because of poor site experience, for all you know. So supermarket transactions, online commerce transactions are huge source of important analytics for retailers.